when you're younger, you know, you keep getting PBs or you're on top and you're winning all the time, and then suddenly you're chucked into the deep end of, you know, the world, and you're at the bottom again. And I think it's also just reminded me to enjoy the journey along the way, enjoy the training every single day, enjoy my teammates, traveling across the world. You know, there's so much that leads up to the Olympics, and maybe that's what everyone looks at and sees that we're aiming for, and we are, but we have to learn to enjoy the journey along the way.
All right, let's do it.
My name is Claudia Hollingsworth, and I'm an 800 and 1500 metre Australian athletics runner.
So I've got 3x2k along the aqueduct, sitting around, just working off heart rate, around 175, 180, just based off our tests from last week. We'll start as a group with the girls and then probably slowly split off. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy in the snow.
Being away and being in this environment where, you know, you got to keep a lid on your training. You're not trying to push that extra bit harder, but it's just about being in this professional environment with your team, and there's no distractions. You're just here to work hard.
Was just run to feel, let's keep it in control. You should all finish feeling like you've got a rep or two in the tank. So use the heart rates as a guide. That LT1, like upper and lower limit, is your bandwidth. So
the Olympics was just next level. It really is what you would imagine it to be, this huge event, and you've been training so long for it, and we only really get less than 2 minutes out there on our stage to perform and show what we've been training for. So it is a daunting and scary experience, but it is the pinnacle of our sport. So to be there and amongst the other Aussies and amongst the rest of the world was an incredible experience. And I will never forget walking out onto the heats and just feeling like that roar from the crowd and 80,000 people, and really just drawing from that energy and using it to my advantage in the heat. And my family was in the crowd, which made a huge difference. I could feel their support amongst the 80,000 people.
Yeah, heart rate's fine.
I loved the Olympics and I loved the experience of it, and I came back away from it with so much drive and fire in the belly to do better, because I wasn't essentially happy with the semi-final and how that played out, and I know each race is just about gaining experience, and I know I'm young and I have time to build that.
Yeah, it was good. Stayed between 75, 80, about 325 pace-ish, off a minute break, but it was good. Felt good. Good job, guys. Right on. Awesome work.
And is it bread in the oven then? No. Growing up, I've always felt a huge amount of pressure, and it hasn't actually come from anyone. It's only come from people supporting me, and a lot of it's come from myself and what I expect of myself. Coming from the Olympics, there's that title, and you might be introduced on the start line, Claudia Hollingsworth, Olympic semi-finalist, and then everyone's like, wow, let's watch her. She might win it, or she might, run a PB or something. So I do think it builds pressure, but it's also exciting. I mean, to have that title on my name is awesome, and it is a dream. I never want to shy away from it, but it definitely adds the pressure. But I've got to learn to take that pressure and own that responsibility of, yeah, I have competed at that level, I'm gaining experience, what can I sort of do with it? So
I've got 7x800 off a minute. Six to go. It's gonna be hard work.
One.
Let's go. There we go. Oh, that session was hard. It's hard working on paces that you're used to on sea level and coming up on a pretty cold day when you're at altitude. It's hard to hit the same paces, and when you start not hitting them you can get pretty frustrated, but I think I had a good session actually. I hit all of my paces. The other girls had 2 fast ones which I just hung off the back, so they're probably hurting a bit more, but I thought it was a really good session. It is hard up here, and they've been up here for like a week longer, so they're pretty tired. But that's the reality of training. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. It gets tough.
My legs just like, everything was frozen like the whole time. I just had no like power. I couldn't run it. I couldn't like generate force. Yeah, I was all cadence.
Yeah, let's just pull down, move on, and keep moving, because that was really solid.
This morning we're up at 5:30 off for just a casual jog. We've got 12k easy jog today, just breaking up the week with a big session yesterday and session tomorrow. So yeah, today's just about feeling good on the run and getting the 12k done.
Craig and I are talking at the moment about building and moving to that 1500, and that just seems like far away at the moment when I've worked so hard on the 800, and if I lose speed and time in the 800 it won't be a success, but so I know I'm going to only improve in my 800, but with the 1500 I really want to now push in that and keep excelling, and that's just going to take time. Aerobic strength takes time, it takes years, and timing your legs, you've got to put in the Ks. So I think just building, but Com Games is next year, so I'm really excited about that. I would still want to travel the world and complete little goals like Diamond Leagues and things like that, maybe make a Diamond League final and work little goals along the way. But I think for me to look back on my career, I just want to know that I've pushed myself to the limit. I've given myself every opportunity, and I think I'm in a really good place at the moment with that, with the on team, and I want to be a good role model to young athletes coming up and really being vulnerable and sharing what it is like to be on the road all the time and training hard. So yeah, just leaving a bit of a legacy maybe of what it takes to become at the world level, and just being happy with my performance along the way, and knowing that I've been a good teammate and a good sister or whatever it is. I think that'll make me feel more fulfilled, and obviously a gold medal or a world record or on any sort of podium at a world level, I feel that's success, but making sure I succeed along the way in little goals.